You've weathered a few storms in your time.
Not like this one. Hurricane Milton is one of the strongest and biggest hurricanes to have ever hit the US. Widespread devastation and prediction of high death tolls in Florida.
Water is already life-threatening. It's too late to evacuate. Water this high can knock you off your feet, make cars float.
And if that scenario sounds familiar, it's because it is.
It's still expected to be one of the most and worst destructive hurricanes to hit Florida in over a century.
Surviving the worstest hurricane ever requires some ingenuity, something America has in spades. If only Dorothy had had the presence of mind to ratchet strap down her house in Kansas. Other Floridians took inspiration from Noah.
I'm going to go up with the water, and when the water goes out, I'm going to go down.
Just like Lieutenant Dan.
And I'm here for God. He told me to be here, so I'm here.
Authorities are now working out what to do with the almost 6 million people who weren't confident they could cable tie or float their way to safety, so were evacuated. And now they need to be housed and fed.
They're eating the dogs.
Vision is bloody terrifying.
It's got climate scientists frothing and storm chasers collecting a year's worth of Insta content in one day.
Cow.
As terrifying as the footage is, it's not as scary as the fact a lot of Americans appear to think that Milton is an artificial phenomenon created by the deep state.
Who believes this stuff?
Who do you think?
They happen to be anti-vaxxers and conspiracy theorists.
From the people who brought you "This COVID shot made me magnetic,"
explain to me why the key sticks to me,
comes "This hurricane was made by my government." Milton, the internet now says, was engineered by the US government to manipulate the weather in Florida to manipulate the outcome of next month's presidential election.
Let's vote, and then we'll fight.
Like all good conspiracies, the Milton came from Washington theory uses a tiny, tiny little bit of science to legitimise itself.
In this case, cloud seeding.
Which exists but can't be used to create hurricanes. Not that the slack-jawed yokels who fall for this kind of stuff will bother to use the Google to find that out.
I don't have such a good memory since I drank my thermometer.
And these people vote.
Moving from one stormy issue to another, we can report that Britain's Channel 4 has just announced the makeup of its US election panel. The station's coverage will be headlined by the porn star who had sex with Donald Trump while his wife was pregnant.
What would Stormy Daniels know about politics?
Might want to make a joke about polling, but you'll probably edit it out. So
yeah, wise.
Daniels will be joined by internationally renowned political commentator and social analyst Caitlyn Jenner. Actor Brian Cox, a man whose connection to American politics begins and ends with the fact his fictional character Logan Roy met a fictional president in the TV series Succession.
Fuck off.
Disgraced Trump fixer Michael Cohen. Disgraced British adventure sportsman Boris Johnson.
Get me a ladder.
And, I shit you not, Malcolm Turnbull.
Wow. Wonder what insights Turnbull will offer.
Very unbiased ones, I would imagine.
Trump is a bully. He encourages people to suck up to him.
That's really bullshit.
I'm Ben Harvey.